everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be discussing all of the games that I played in 2022 while ranking them from least favorite to most favorite. Mind you, all these games weren't necessarily released in 2022, I just happened to play them this past year. And it's interesting how I break it down because, I have been doing the Let's Plays and live streams on the channel. And I would have to say, I enjoyed more of the games that I played on my own time as opposed to streaming, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, we'll get to it. We have a nice stack here. One honorable mention, which I don't even know where to put it, so I'm going to say honorable mention, is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because I did spend a lot of time on that. It's a gacha game. I haven't played it in months now, thank God, because I was literally addicted to that game. But I'd put it near the middle, I guess, because I did enjoy what I played of it, but I'm happy I stopped playing it because gacha games really suck you in, man. It's like playing MMOs, I guess. But anyway, as far as the real games go, we'll start with Pokemon Sword, my least favorite game that I played in 2022, which I think this released in either 2018 or 2019. This just solidified the fact that I hate Pokemon. I really haven't liked Pokemon since Generation 4. Heart Gold and Soul Silver still my favorite games. Gen 2, my favorite region. I don't even know a Pokemon after Generation 4. I couldn't even tell you what this guy's name was, or any of the starters. So, fuck Pokemon. I would say Pokemon is good for, the 5 to 10-year-olds who are getting into JRPGs. They play this, baby's first JRPG, and then they play a good game. But as for me, I don't give a shit about Pokemon anymore. And if I ever were to Let's Play a Pokemon game, it would be Pokemon Clover, which is the 4chan ROM hack, which is better than that, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, moving on to a game that released this past year is Digimon Survive. I enjoyed my first playthrough and my second playthrough. There's 4 different endings. I went through all 4 of them to get the Platinum Trophy. The first ending I got was the Wrathful ending, which is, the evil route, hence the name. Depending on the choices you make, characters live and die. With Wrathful, the most characters die. Really Kino ending. Then I got the Truthful ending where everyone survives. And then the other 2 endings, Moral and Harmony, are kind of meh. So I was just kind of burnt out for playing through it so many times. But if you're a Digimon fan, I think you'll like it. Just understand it's a visual novel. There are a lot of spelling and grammatical errors, which is like, what the hell, localizer team? And there's no English dub, so you're going to do reading, but it is a visual novel, so know what you're getting into. It's got tactical battles, although the roster is a bit small. I mean, there's over 1,000 Digimon, and they have like 150 in this game. So if you're a Digimon fan, I think you'll like it, and it's on sale now for like $30, so check that out. Next up, we have Final Fantasy X-2, which released, I think, in 2003. Was it 2003? Because Final Fantasy X came out in 01. It might have been 2003 or 2005, something like that. But anyway, no, 03, because Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 05, and then Yuna, Riku, and Pain were in that. So this is 03. But anyway, I streamed this, did a Let's Play of it. This is a game that I feel like I would have liked more if I played it on my own time, because you need a walkthrough for this game. It's very cryptic in certain spots with puzzles. There's fucking platforming in this game. You can actually jump. To get 100%, you have to, talk to every character, initiate every cutscene, but there's stipulations, like, watch this cutscene, then go back to this town, talk to this guy, talk to that guy, etc., etc. So, it's a pain in the ass if you want 100% it. I was happy that I was able to. I did get the Platinum Trophy. The combat is great in this game. It's got job systems with the dress spheres. All 3 ladies, Yuna, Riku, and Pain, are sexy as hell, particularly Yuna. My God, man, she is so sexy. And then you have the scene with LeBlanc, the massage scene, which, Square Enix are too pussy to do that now. You see what they did with 7 Remake and Cloud getting the massage from Madame M, where it turned out to be a hand massage. Although they did make up for it with Tifa and Aerith in their dresses. But, yeah, Final Fantasy X-2, a bit of a love-hate relationship. The story is pretty endearing. I like the new characters like Maven Nuge and Baralai and Gipple. It would have been cool if those 3 joined your party, but, it was just the 3 ladies. And Riku and her mannerisms. She had a few lines where she's like, oh, poopy. And then the ending, I thought the ending was sweet. So, a love-hate relationship with Final Fantasy X-2. I'm happy I played it, but it probably would have been better if I played it on my own time as opposed to streaming it. Next up, we have Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, another game I streamed and Let's Played. I enjoyed this quite a bit. A great stream, great Let's Play. Again, some cryptic moments, but I'm happy I played it, and do look forward to playing Hacker's Memory at some point, which is weird how they have this box art, because this is the first game, Cyber Sleuth, and that's the sequel, Hacker's Memory. Wouldn't you have this game on top and then, you know, the sequel on the bottom? But yeah, I do believe this came out in like 2018, and then, well, it came out on like the PS Vita, and then the PS4, and then got ported over to the Switch. So there you go. Next up, we have Bravely Default 2, which I think was the first game I completed back in January of 2022. This released in, I believe, 2021, and this is classic turn-based from Square Enix. Really harkens back to old school Final Fantasy. You got some really neat artwork there. I did a review of this on the channel if you want to dive into my archives and check that out. But I enjoyed a lot of job classes, old school grinding. Like you do a lot of level grinding. The bosses are difficult. Cool mechanics with you know, you can brave and do like 4 attacks in a row, but that slows you down and you can't move for 4 attacks. And then you can do this other mechanic called default, hence the name. And you can like put your turn off for 2 or 3 turns, get your moves stacked, and do like a powerful 5-hit combo or whatever. So a really cool combat, good game, and definitely recommend if you can find it on sale. I think it's on PC now as well. Next up, we have what is it called? Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. I gotta kill Chaos. I love this game. I know some people weren't really a fan of it. It's difficult. A lot of the bosses are really what you would say cheap. You'll die in 2 hits, even on the easy difficulty. But once you figured out the combat, I used like Sage and Paladin, and I was like, you know, tanking it. And you know, you can figure out the bosses, defeat them. I love the goofy story with Jack and killing Chaos, and I don't give a fuck who you are. Like that line. The part where he takes out his smartphone and puts in his AirPods and listens to his generic rock music. The ending. Astos, great character, voiced by fucking Natsu himself, by Todd Hayrecorn. Princess Sarah, who's really sexy, also voiced by Charami Lee, my girl who voices Lucy, among other characters. And great game. I enjoyed it. You can find this for like $20 now. I'm tempted to get the DLC for $30. But really good stuff. Next up, we have Kingdom Hearts. This is the all-in-one package. I guess we'll pull this one out because this is... Oh shit, I dropped Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh well. This is Kingdom Hearts. So we're going to include Kingdom Hearts 1 and Rechain of Memories, which I'm still playing. Kingdom Hearts 1 I did a Let's Play of, and it's my favorite Let's Play series that I've done on the channel. Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, another great one that I'm really enjoying going through. I love Kingdom Hearts, one of my favorites that I grew up playing on the PS2 back in the day, so it's always fun to replay it. And I do plan at some point to play them all. Let's play them all on the channel. So, you know, we'll do Rechain of Memories, take a little break, then do 2, and then do the other ones, Birth by Sleep, and move on to 3 and all that. So the first one came out in like 02, and then Rechain of Memories, that was like 03 on the Game Boy Advance, and I think 2008 on the PS2. That's one of the last PS2 games. So then we have Triangle Strategy, which released in 2022. Great game. I loved it. I bought it at launch. Came out in March, I believe. Again, there's 4 different endings depending on your choices you make. You can go like there's the scales of conviction, and you choose, I forget what they title them, but it's like moral, evil, and then down the middle. So you know you have all your different choices. There are certain party members that can only be recruited going down certain paths. Great voice acting, great music, tactical battles. Great stuff. My favorite character probably Sir Maxwell, who they all have their sayings when they attack, and Sir Maxwell is like, "On my honor as the Dawn Spear," and he wields like a spear, right? He's a lancer, and just the way he says it, "On my honor as the Dawn Spear," because that's his name. Fucking badass, dude. I might have to replay this, do a Let's Play of this at some point as well. All right, another game that came out in 2022, and my favorite game that released in 2022. Star Ocean: The Divine Force. As of recording this, I've only beaten Raymond's route. I plan to Let's Play Leticia's route at some point, but I fucking love this game. I was suckered in by Tri-Ace saying they were on the verge of bankruptcy. I did enjoy the trailers that I saw, and I did enjoy the demo, but I'm like, I have all these other games in my backlog I gotta play at some point. I said, fuck it, let's buy it. I fell in love with the game. I love the characters, the story, combat. Highly recommend, and I do think it's on sale for like $40 now if you're interested, so definitely check it out. My favorite game that released in 2022. I still have a few more that surpassed it that I played, though. So next up, a game that I believe came out, well, this Royal version came out in 2020, and I already said it, so Persona 5 Royal. I love this game, man, and this might have been at the top had I not played these other 2 afterward. but because of recency bias, these other two surpass Persona 5 Royal. And from the combat, the music, the party members, all the confidants, seeing the additional cutscenes, the royal ending with Maruki. This game is fucking amazing. It really is. Some people may overhype it, but it's worth it. You know, it's a long-ass game. Like, I think I clocked it at 180 hours. But it's worth it. I love this game. And, man, good stuff. Good stuff. Highly recommend. It's on all consoles now. So if you're interested, it's on, like, the Switch even. So next up, this game came out, I think, in 2018, 2019. We have Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and The Secret Hideout, which is another game that I just fell in love with playing. The cast of characters from Ryza to Lent to Tal, Leela, Claudia, Empel, Bose. So good. Such a heartfelt story of saving the island. You know, just the way it starts, too. Ryza, she wakes up one morning and says, I want to go on an adventure. It's the summer before they turn 18. And, you know, they got to grow up. So she says she wants to go on one last adventure for her friends and gets roped into not saving the world. We're not that ambitious yet. But saving her island from doom. And such a sweet story. Great characters. Great music. Great combat. I love the crafting system. And as soon as I finish doing my post-game shit in Star Ocean the Divine Force, you know, grinding item creation, I'm going to move on to Atelier Ryza 2. And I'm so excited for Atelier Ryza 3 coming out in February. So my favorite game that I played and beat in 2022 is a game that came out in 2017, and that is Tales of Berseria. This game, man, if you play this game and you aren't hooked after the 3-hour mark, like the opening hook of the game, and you play that, you don't like it, you don't know good storytelling. That's all I'm going to say. This game was absolutely fantastic. Here's some beautiful artwork on the back of the main cast of characters with Velvet, the Laphicet, Eleanor, Magilou, Rokuro, and Aizen. Although, yeah, they're all there. Fucking great cast of characters. The main 6 party members, the side characters, particularly Zavid, the side quest with Zavid and Aizen. And it's funny because the game that came out before Berseria is called Tales of Zestiria, which this game ended up being a prequel for Zestiria, because Zavid is in Zestiria as a party member, and Edna, Aizen's sister, is also a party member, and there's implications with Aizen in Zestiria, references to Eleanor. So once I get like squared away with some of these new releases, I'm going to play Zestiria just for the connection, because I think I'll really enjoy it. Some people say Zestiria is the worst of the Tales of games, but because of how much I enjoy Berseria and the lore and how they're connected, I owe it to myself to play Zestiria. And this game, the story, it tugs on your heartstrings. My favorite game. I bought the manga, which, hold on, let me get the manga right now and show you. I showed that in the haul video I did at the end of the year, but hold on one sec. But yeah, I got the manga adaptation, the 3 volumes, which I'm going to wait a little bit longer, just, not that I'm going to forget the story, but I don't want to rush into the manga after beating the game, you know, a few months ago. Let it sit for a little bit longer, then reread the story with the manga. And I fucking love this game. You owe it to yourself to play this. It's a bit long. I think it's like 70, 80 hours if you're just doing the main story and not doing all the side content like I did. But this game's like $10 now on the PS4 and on the PC. You gotta play it, man. I love this game. I can't even express how much I loved it. I did a review. I called it the ultimate review of Tales of Berseria a few months ago. And my favorite game of 2022. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorite games were of 2022. I do have another video planned of my most anticipated games of 2023, so stay tuned for that in the coming days or weeks. And that's all I got for you. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Peace out, guys.